am Joe.
I'm Kokoy.
Together we are
TITOS with Ukulele.
2026. Happy New Year.
Yay, everybody. Welcome back to our episode. And today we are coming from a vacation-ish. It's a vacation-ish
Long layover.
Yeah, a long month of vacation. Almost
Yeah.
a month. But previously on our episodes, we went to Dubai, went to Japan. So here we are for our January series. We are going to be introducing you to some nice goodies from Japan. So Joe, what do you have there?
Well, this is actually your ukulele.
Yeah.
It is a Luna concert ukulele with a nice pattern. I think this is a print originally by Hokusai.
Yes, Hokusai, the famous Japanese printmaker. It's called the Great Waves of Kanagawa.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is part of the artist series for Luna. Luna is an American brand that when they started, they seem to specialize with a more feminine audience, creating instruments that are more artistic, more floral, especially with their famous tattoo series. So this is the artist series, which came in two designs. This one by Hokusai and the other one is for Van Gogh's Starry Starry Night.
Okay, so I'm looking at it, and are these blue strings stock?
No, actually, what I did here is to add to the artistic nature of this, and it needed string change. So I applied and tested this new strings for us because we don't usually buy this brand. It's called the Roto Sound. And a Roto Sound, most of their strings from all the sizes usually come in this blue tone. They do have some white, but if you buy their strings for ukulele itself, now they usually come in blue, which is actually perfect for this blue themed ukulele. If you may not notice, the back actually is dark blue. It's not black. It's just not really. It's just a kind of blackish now. But yeah, you can see in the neck it used to be dark blue. So this is a concert size again, and it is made out of mahogany for
All
body.
mahogany?
According to the website, it's all mahogany with a printed top, probably an applied top. The neck is okume, and the fretboard is laurel. This is actually a nice entry point for.
I like the fact that just for looks, there's a cutaway here. Like
Yes.
for other brands, you actually have to pay extra for the cutaway. Like I think for Lanikai, all their ukes with a cutaway are always the ones with the built-in pickup and preamp.
Yes, actually, the cutaway is a nice style for those people who want to reach higher. Although most of us will probably play down here on the cowboy chords.
I'll be honest. I spend most of my time not past the 5th fret.
Don't worry, Joe. Everybody does. Unless you really want to play high over here, which you can, and which makes you more cool looking, given that this is if you have an artistic looking guitar like this, which is what I like. If you notice, I like unique instruments with prints.
Yeah.
So that is this is if you're wondering, this is a $170 value. That's the SRP, of course. Go ahead and check it out in your online shops.
You gotta check out these Perloid tuners. Yeah, those look nice.
Yes, actually they come with Perloid tuners that are opened. So this still comes to the fall of the classic. And again, you mentioned it before that you like these things because they're not top heavy.
Yeah. For me, open tuners, they just give you better balance when you play.
Yes, this is the more masculine of their feminine line.
Actually,
well, the name itself, Luna, right? An illumination from the moon.
for
Or something.
for $170 in terms of workmanship, it's hard to nitpick. Like the frets are properly crowned.
Yes, and again, I said it used to be blue.
Yeah, it used to be blue.
No, I mean it's probably because there's a variation when you do paint it with dark blue. But it is more, if you look at it in the right light, it's actually
Yeah,
blue.
I see this as blue now.
The body, maybe it's black, but I remember it to be a little bit more bluish. Maybe through age, it just darkened.
No, okay, curious. What kind of a sound do I get for $170?
Well, we're going to go through our usual sound test. So, Joe, why don't you do you want to do the sound test?
Yeah, let's have fun.
Okay, and now we're also back again from the sound test. That's been a while. So Joe, ikaw, how do you find it?
Okay, it's nice sounding, but in terms of volume, it's a little soft.
Well, of course, it's nice sounding because the strings are more expensive than your usual one. Oh yeah, it does come in blue, but hard to find. These strings, you can usually find it also in Japan. Some online sellers might have it. Roto Sound, it is a British string brand.
Yeah, but folks, it's got good intonation, even up to here.
Yes, actually, the Luna guitars are actually well made for the price. That's the nice thing about the price ranges and the quality of a Luna instrument. Even on their guitars, they might look very soft and feminine, but yeah, they are hardcore.
For me, I would buy this, but this came with a bag, right?
It did, but I wouldn't suggest that you keep the bag as your because it's just a soft bag. That's typical. But it did come with a bag.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't put this away in a bag if I had space on my wall. Like, it's a nice work of art, and if you hang it, yeah, the artwork is correctly oriented. So,
Yes, actually, most instrument makers, when they apply the Kanagawa, they usually apply it to make it look like when you're hanging it. So, as you mentioned, that it seemed like it's clawing at you with its great waves. I've been to that Kanagawa coastline, and sometimes it can be scary. But it does render the design pretty well on this instrument.
Yeah.
The Starry Night is also pretty good. However, this is more on the bluish note. The Starry Night is a soft blue, but light blue. This one is more of a masculine blue. A very nice, very earthy, ethnic, right? Don't you think?
So, Koy, you've had this for how many years? What else can you share
Actually,
with us
this
about it?
one thing, for something that's been with me for a number of years now, more than 10. First of all, the print that they applied on this for the technology, yes, it is keeping hold. It's staying on. No chips, no nothing, no
But
fading.
it was this yellow?
Well, it wasn't as this yellow, but now it really looks a little bit like an old Japanese print. It did kind of yellowish through age, and it needs a little cleaning.
So-
but it is a matte finish for one thing.
But was it a brighter shade of white before?
A little bit brighter on this side. Yeah, this is originally really beige. So you can tell that this used to be a little bit brighter. This came in 3 sizes. When I bought this, I think it was only 2 because that was a decade ago. This one is the concert. Yes, the Soprano is basically more a pineapple shape. The Tenor, which is I regret now. I think I want that too. Should have been a little bit better for us. Yeah, but then again, this a concert size is fine, especially when you have a design like this.
Yeah. Now, I'd like to point something out. Since this has yellowed, I suppose this is paper on top.
That's actually an interesting thing because it seems like it has been painted on top with some probably by this time some machine.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, the paint actually bleeds into a little bit of the sound hole. Which you would notice if it was a paper top applied, then you just have a straight line. But this seems like it's either blended in or somewhat. But either way, it would have been probably a very thin finish like decal stuff.
Yeah. So, would you recommend this to other people?
Oh yeah, I do suggest if you were ever to get one, of course go with the concert or the Tenor because that gives you a whole mileage on the design. You get more for bang on for your buck, and the prices are not that far from each other, so might as well go for a bit bigger size, better value for money. And if you happen to find Roto Sound strings, the blue really is a good fit for it, because at least you can still see the strings. If it were black, sometimes when I play in the dark, it's hard. How about you? Is this something that you would have wanted in your collection?
Maybe just to show off and hang on the wall.
Oh, really? But it sounds pretty nice.
Well, I want something with a little more volume. Maybe if I bought
Yes.
this, I go to you and tell you, Koy, put in a pickup.
That is good because that's something we should tell Luna, that it should have been better if it had the pickup. I wouldn't mind paying an extra price if it had the pickup, because that means you can rock and roll. All right, so this is one of the pretty good instruments in our episodes.
Okay. Hey guys, we really need your likes and subs. Keeps us going.
And yes, and again, keep watching for our next few episodes. We will feature more of these Japanese themed instruments, and probably someday we will continue to travel around and show you what they've got.